You know, in one respect, 12 years ago is a lifetime ago. I mean, social media wasn't even really that as prominent in 2006 as it is now. And I think of a couple of guys that were on that show that we replayed last weekend and will encore for the final time this weekend. I reach out, I never hear from them. In fact, one of them has blocked me because I guess I bothered him so much to like my Facebook fan page that his way of backing off of me is just to block me. I mean, come on. We live in such an age today that we don't even think that in real life that equates to, think of the Amish. They have that custom of shunning people. And that's what a block is on Facebook or on social media. And so when somebody does that to me, that's precisely what it feels like. And this is a person, mind you, who was on my show. I'm not going to say who it was, but he said that he wished there were more people like me doing programs like this. And yet, all these years later, he's blocking me because he doesn't want me reaching out to him so I can keep in touch with him to tell him about more programs like this. And a part of me felt like, well, gee, maybe I should just edit him out of the broadcast. But I'm not that way. I'm not petty in that way. You know, we need each other. I can't, listen, you really can't be picky and choosy out there. There's not a lot of people, that are willing to come forth, that are willing to share their stories, either on Leah's show or on my show. And, I like I say, what really concerns me more than anything was that we broadcast this on June 29th. I got one text from my next door neighbor, and there was nothing else. No indication that anybody else was listening. No messages on Facebook. Nothing like that. It wasn't like when we first aired it, when it was live 12 years ago. And again, that shouldn't matter. I mean, there should be enough people in the community passing my Facebook posts around or my e-blasts around, just forwarding the hell out of it. And I'm not saying that some didn't, but I believe those who were part of the show then and some that are in the higher echelons of the anti-Scientology movement either neglected or didn't care, and just they figured, this little show or whatever, and fine if that's the way you want to think of it. But the truth is, that was a damn great, solid hour, or 2-hour show, I should say. And the follow-ups that I have one that I was ready to produce and ready to put out there next time that I need to be off from KMET, that we were going to do probably sometime before the holidays. But I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm going to see how things go this weekend, on July 6th. If there are not enough indicators that anybody's listening, and I know that just by the feedback, if I don't get any emails or a sufficient amount, and it's real easy, all you have to do, go on my website, click on the envelope, or just, my email's real easy. It's themanymoods@gmail.com. Just go there or go to my Facebook page, which you could access off of vincedaniels.com, and click the Facebook icon and like the page. If I see enough likes on Facebook or enough encouraging messages, or just look, it could be 2 words, I listened, or I listened, thank you. I mean, I don't think that's gonna break anybody's bank on time. I think everybody's, anybody out there has got 30 seconds to spare to do that. If I see enough of that this time, then I'll go ahead and run the follow-up, and we'll do live shows, because I'm certainly, I'm getting I'm emboldened by that, and that makes me want to do live shows. And I have some great ideas in mind. But if you don't help me out there, give me a little encouragement, again, and this again is not for my ego. It's not. But we have no way of really knowing you're listening. I have no way of knowing unless you let me know. So let me put it out there again. Email me, themanymoods, KMET, @gmail.com. Go to vincedaniels.com. You'll find, all the resources, everything you need to get in touch with me. And, see what happens. I mean, if there's no audience and people don't care, why should I care?